So we got brown stewed chicken on the menu. And I'm telling you, so hey guys, you are cooking with Dash of Blanco. That's my Instagram, so you need to go check it out. It has tons of recipes and some good stuff. Go check it out. Now we are making brown stewed chicken, and whenever I'm making chicken, I like to make a little paste, I call it. So I'm gonna chop up my peppers, my onion, my green onions, also known as scallions, my parsley, and if you have time, throw it in as well. Now, I'm taking this blender. I'm not too sure on the name, but I will put it down in the description box. So, I wanted to prepare this little paste that we're about to have. I wanted to cut it up a little bit so that it will be easier for the blender to chop it up. Now, if you don't have a blender, you can just finely chop up your ingredients. Okay, so now once this is nicely in a nice paste, you can add water if you feel like it's too dried out. So the water just gonna give it more of a moisture feel, I should say. Now I already went ahead and cleaned and took off the fat off these legs. Now it's time to season it up. Now I like to take a little bit of whatever is in the cabinet. There's not one specific seasoning that I use for any of my meats. Whatever I see in the cabinet, I just throw it on in. It won't hurt it. It'll just give it more and more flavor. Now I like my stewed chicken to be like very tasty, full of flavor when you bite into it. So I'm telling you, just try it out this way. So once you're done seasoning it, you're going to now mixture it all in, and then we're going to add in our paste. Right here, at this very moment, it should be smelling super good right now. Because with the mix of the seasoning and that paste itself smells really nice. And then we're gonna let this marinate for a few minutes. I did it for 30 minutes. You can do it for an hour, but we was in a rush and we was very hungry. So I'm taking my cup pot with a little bit of vegetable oil and some dark brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use white sugar as well. This part right here, we are going to brown our chicken. Now, some people like to skip this part and just go straight into the stew, but it's just not going to give it that flavor. It's not going to give it that color that you're looking for. So do not skip this part. This part is very important. So we kind of want to melt it, and you don't want to burn it. You want to melt it. Okay, so once it looks like this, it's browning, the heat is still on medium to high heat, we can now go ahead and add in our chicken. So our chicken is real light skin, very light skin. We are going to marinate it. Okay, so once all your chicken is added in, then I'm going to use my burnt sugar. Now, the burnt sugar is just like another browning process without doing what I just did. But I like to use this to give it more of a darker coat as well. I also use this on my oxtails or whenever I'm just stewing or browning anything. Now the heat is still on medium to high heat. We just want to keep turning our chicken maybe every 5 minutes. So the browning process, I say, is 10 to 15 minutes. You just, once you see it at the color that you're satisfied with, then now I'm adding in the rest of that paste that we have from the blender and a little bit of water. Now, I like my water to reach to not cover all of my chicken, but I kind of want it to reach to the level of like, it covers the chicken, but not all the way. And then we're going to add some pepper sauce into that to give it more flavor. If you don't have it, trust me, don't worry yourself. I'll also leave a link below on how I made my rice. It's on one of my YouTube videos. I'll leave it down. Now, after 2 hours of stewing and cooking, this is the results of the chicken. I added in my thyme and we fried some plantain with some white rice. I'll see you guys in my next video. Subscribe and like